Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video with the new expansion announcement. I think it's time to talk about a monk rework, eh? Today we are going to be theory crafting some new talents. Here's the first problem with monks and why people don't think they're cool. Roll the clip! I mean, come on. Here's a list of all the healers and their utility. You notice something here? See that little itty bitty little thing there? Yep, that's the Mistweavers, and that's how little utility they have, and that's why they're never brought to bloody Mythic Plus. You don't have your Bloodlusts, and you don't have your Combat Res. Today we gonna fix that problem. Yes, we are. Let's open up that monk general tree, shall we? We need a combat res. My lord, we need a combat res. We could have Bloodlust, but I mean, augmentation evoker's always going to be in a group, so we don't really need it. So let's get a battle res. How are we going to get a battle res to monks without giving them an extra button? Oh, we don't want button bloat. I'll tell you how. Soothing Mist, now castable on a dead ally. Using either Vivify or Enveloping Mist on that dead ally will jolt them back to life. So your battle res is baked into your Soothing Mist. You Soothing Mist the dead corpse and you heal it. Raises from the dead. Oh, praise be the Lord. So I think that's a really good way of just implementing a battle res with the kit we have already. Transcendence Choice Node. Roll no longer interrupts cast and is off the global cooldown. So that means for wee Misty, she can fart about, dodging stuff and healing people. That sounds cool. Even doing a Soothing Mist and rolling while Soothing Misting. That sounds pretty cool too. You can be doing your Fists of Fury, and you can roll while doing your Fists of Fury as a Windwalker. This talent right here, Ferocity of Zuen, I think it's Zuen. This is just a boring talent. Get rid of it. It's isn't it two, like, talents too? It is. Just get rid of it, put it in the bin, and just bake that into the specs. It's too boring to have, and in its place you could just put where Tiger's Tail is, so you can get that lower cooldown on the stun. Stunning things more often is more fun. Disable should now have a choice node. The choice node is called De-Escalate. De-Escalate will soothe your target of any enrage effects. Why not? Disable's a bit of a nonsense button, unless you're playing PvP. And it doesn't even do its full effect in PvE. Just do a choice node. Let us soothe some boys. And you see this Vivacious Vivification and Improve Vivify, just combine those. Yeah, come on. A new talent. Don't know where it's going on the tree. Inner Magnetism. Oh. Crackling Jade Lightning pulls an enemy towards you when fully cast. Yep, monks have a grip now. Now let's get into these juicy, meaty capstones that I have thought of for the monk tree. Let's go from right to left. So we'll start off with replacing the Black Ox statue. Black Ox Clash. It's almost like Heroic Leap, but instead of leaping to the area, you're charging to the area. So charge to a max of 10 yards, and within a 10 yards radius of where you're charging to, slam the ground with the force of the Black Ox for a maximum of 3 times. So that means you can click this ability 3 times. So you charge and slam, that's 1. And then you can hit it 2 more times to slam the ground 2 more times afterwards. Knocking up, taunting if you're in Brewmaster, all the mobs within the area, and you can only cast it within 5 seconds, so you can't just like hold these knockups. So let's replace the White Tiger statue with just simple as this. Mass Karma. Put a mini Karma on 5 allies. Done. So to replace the dragon statue, I've come up with 3 different things. They're all a bit strange, but you're gonna bear with me. Essence of Anger. You spawn 3 essence orbs, or like 3 chi orbs, that spiral in front of your character. So they're just here, floating in front of your character for the next 10 seconds. So you just get 3 extra enemies to do damage at a distance. I can see you using this when you're a Mistweaver and you have to leave the boss because of some swirlies and you still have to do some healing. You can spawn these little orbs and beat up the orbs. Or if you're a Windwalker, you can use it as a part of your cooldowns. And even if you have to leave the boss, you can still spawn the orbs and do some damage to them while you're running away and still damaging the boss. That's sort of the intent. And plus, because there's 3, you can get up your Marks of the Crane and get damage that way. That's good. And as a choice node with that, we have Essence of Pain. So while your Celestial is active, you take 10% less damage, and 30% of the damage you take while your Celestial is active is split between 4 allies. So damage you're taking is being converted into healing to other people. But this is the juicy one I like. It's called Embrace the Sha. This would replace the button for your Celestial, but you're still going to spawn as Celestial, giving you 20 yards extra range in all your abilities. And I can see if you're doing Fists of Fury, they're like big, long Sha fists that go really far. Spinning Crane Kick is like a massive Sha tornado. Like this is a cool looking ability. Your attacks apply a dot. The dot is called Inner Turmoil. 30% of all damage you deal while in Sha form is now dealt as damage over time that persists after your cooldown. And I can imagine if you're a Mistweaver, this dot will apply to your Ancient Teachings. So you'll do Ancient Teachings or Feline healing via this dot. And then if you're a DPS, you'll obviously just do more damage over time. Cutting in from the future here, I've decided that I'm going to split this video into 2 parts. Mainly because there's a lot of information in these videos. So this is part 1, and I'm also going to throw in a few extra weird bits that I didn't know where to throw in this video. I'd like to know, what do you think of the spells and talents I've conjured up so far? Now, obviously I don't expect these to even be made, these to be used, or for them all to be used in one talent tree, but what's your opinion on them? Have you thought of any like crazy cool monk ideas that you wish were in the game, or even that used to be in the game? So thank you very much for watching part 1 of this video. If you want to see part 2, don't forget to subscribe. If you like the video, please like it, and all that good stuff. My name's Humbin. Don't know if I said that. I am Humbin. Goodbye. So one thing, before we even get into the talents that monks need, is a bad-ass character in the lore. I went and looked at all the monks in lore and see if I could even recognize any of them. I recognized Chen Stormstout, and that's about it. We're going to play a little game. The game is called Can You Name the Class? So I'm going to name lore characters and see if you know what class they are. Illidan, Thrall, Khadgar, Malfurion, Gul'dan, Uther, Arthas, Garrosh, Maiev, Tyrande. So if you didn't realize, that was every class in the game except for Monk and Evoker. Evokers, you know, they can get away with it. They just were born. But monks have been around forever. Where's our badass character? So here's an example of a character that could exist in lore, right? Next expansion. A monk called Ren. Ren Iron Fist, or, you know, something strong. Something meaty. A monk that has learnt to harness the power of the Sha. And also he does something crazy in the story. Yeah, that's all you need. Does something crazy in story, harnesses cool powers. I am Humbin. Goodbye.